Ta-da! Bits all over my sweatshirt. This is a bit of a DIY sweatshirt, as you can tell. Right, I thought I scheduled this for 11, but I obviously didn't. So I don't know whether people have come in and gone. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, how has everyone been? Let's say a few hellos, if they're still here. Mike was here at 10:44. Are you still here, Mike? What prize do you get for being first? I'll have to think about that. Hello, Lucy Goosey and Leo. Right, I'm going to get going. Look up the value of a few things. What should we try first? Let's do some tarot. Hi, Shazad. Hi, Mike. Mike Dando. Hi, Leanne. I've had this. This has been kicking around. It's new, I think. It certainly hasn't been opened. And I think some tarot stuff does sell quite well, but maybe more artistic cards. A cheap old box set like that might not. We'll see. And it's been a bit of I wouldn't say horrendous couple of days sales-wise. Sales have been going quite well, but I've had a couple of returns. One that's been raised, which is a VCR DVD combi, which was about 100 quid, plus £10 postage. My phone's just buzzed. Is it a sale? Oh, it is. It's from eBay. It's probably something bad. And it's the best offer. I did a video the other day, and it was like how normally I ring the person up, but I looked at. I look very dark. I look very light. Let me just pull the blind down. It's a bit better. So I'll put the light on. Because I face a window, it's always a bit kind of like weird. Yeah, so normally I'd ring up and sort of like try and charm them into sort of being okay with everything. But I looked at this bloke's feedback left for others, and 3 out of the last 15 were red. And it was like, oh, God. And I was reading some of his comments like, this is junk, blah, 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 blah. And there was a response to that from another seller saying, please contact this so we can resolve this in a friendly way, which I totally get. But he'd put a comment on, when he'd done the return, and it was like, my videotape got stuck after playing, and then it kept ejecting. Now I test these things, and I watch video for about sort of 15, 20 minutes. And then my DVD disc got stuck. And then he said absolute junk, just like he had in his other ones. So that'll be interesting. So I did try and ring him, but he wasn't answering. And then I thought, well, no, actually, I won't ring him. He's raised the return, and I send these video combis, any video recorder, in a banana box, and it's got cardboard. It's a hell of a thing to pack. Now he's got to send it back, and it's got to get to me, and obviously I'll test it, and if it's all right, I'll contact eBay, say it's a false, whatever he said, defective return. But he's got a time limit to send it back. And the day that time limit is up, I'll be on eBay saying he hasn't sent it back. Escalate the case, find it in my favour because he hasn't sent it back. I'll be on it like a car bonnet. And then I got another one for a PS3, £90. Now I got this PS3, bought it for 12 quid, sold it for 90. and it was a backwards compatible one. It was the quietest one I've ever heard. It was gorgeous, but and it was sold with a controller without the charge cable. And the woman said, "Oh, it's no charge cable, and it's the internal battery's gone." Might be right, might be wrong, but I've told her to put it through eBay. So we'll just see how that goes. But part of the course, and along with all of that, I've got some big days dropping off my 31-day graph, which is never good. So, it seems like I'm taking sales are going down, or that graph total, the 31-day total is going down potentially by about 500 or 600 quid very quickly. But the only way to deal with that is to list some more stuff and sell some more stuff. I mean, sales have been all right, actually. But when you get like those 200, 300 pound days drop off, those big days drop off, it's like, oh my God. So anyway, let's get on with listing some tarot cards, which will probably sell for not very much. I might try and see if I can get a price off Amazon for these. Give me some idea. But how is everyone? Talk to me, cheer me up today because of all my returns. Products, come on, Amazon app. It's not finding it at all. How long? I'll tell you what. I want to do a little bit of polite introduction, but I'm on the case now. I can't find that on Amazon, so this is going to be a pain in the ass to find, isn't it? Let me try and put I've got an ISBN here. I am on a bit of a listing frenzy this week because I normally find, once you get to the middle of December, that's Christmas sales period gone. I don't think anyone's buying after that. I could be wrong, of course. You always get last minute. But yeah, I mean, generally, and I've said this on previous streams, sales have been good, consistently high. And I put that down to consistently looking at my stuff. Oh, here we go. No, not very much money. You kind of think, is it worth listing some of this stuff? But I will. I did a video the other day. It was a repair video, 30 minutes. And repair videos are always completely stressful. I didn't do it live. I did film it. And I was doing it and I was like, no one's going to watch this. And I was right. But that's okay. I enjoyed doing it anyway. So yeah, these tarot cards are not worth very much at all. I should have used them to find out how much they were worth. Looked into the future. Oh well. Come on, I want to find the exact one. Has it got the author? Skill watch the repair vid. Thank you. I'll tell you what, there were a couple of things I thought. Oh yeah, Jonathan D. Yeah, I'll upload it. I thought this will get about like probably 10% of my normal views. Don't worry, Gimbal. Don't worry about watching it. But the other thing I thought was, I bet Dave Repairs is all over this, and he was the first comment. So good old Dave was telling me where I went a little bit wrong. So it was good to see. Right, let's get on the case then. For Shazad, let's get on with some actual listing. Any questions, pop them in. So I've got maybe something to talk about. And here we go. We're off. I'm not even drafting these. I'm actually making them live as we speak. Hello, Pink Harpy. Oh, Shelster's here. She's only popping her head in though. Shell's got a great new idea she's doing. It's List 5 Live. It's not listing eBay listings. It's saying her 5 favourite things that begin with A. I've got to keep it clean. But yeah, alcohol's obviously there. What's this? Media? Yes, it is. Excellent condition. Looks unread. Pop in the photos. It's on Kirsten's channel then. Kirsten's Curiosities. Pop over there for a bit of Kirsten and Shell, which is always great. And they'll be talking about their 5 things, favourite 5 things that begin with A. Where's my... Not in OneDrive, that's why I can't. Have you looked at your listing improvement? Well, I do look at my listing improvement because it's always coming up saying, improve your listings. And then I look at it and it says offer free postage and promote your items. And it's 2 things I kind of like decided I'm never going to do. Best thing I find for improving your listing is price. Because if your price is wrong, you're never going to sell it. As you often say, Shazad, supply and demand. And of course, supply and demand, what does it define? Price. So price will be my main driver. And then maybe title, category, then photograph. Not do you offer free postage or do you promote your item? And I know some people really like promotions. So, you know. There's quite a few rude A's. I'm sure there are. Right, the OneDrive is whirring away. What did you just list? I'm late. I haven't listed 6 minutes. I think I arrived early because I didn't schedule it. I'm listing these at the moment, which are probably worth about like £5. But, you know, what can you do, eh? Oh, that's interesting. It's a download. It gives you a list of your items that have been rejected from Google Shopping. Ooh, a download from where? From eBay. Now that is interesting. So I just thought you meant your listing improvements messages from eBay. So tell me a bit more about that, Shazad. Where you get it from? Is it through eBay? Is it an app to download? Listing improvement. Why is this blooming thing not showing me? Oh, there we go. Tarot. Right, let's get this first one on. Yes, I got this return last night. I got a return. I was like, oh god, and but then I sold sort of 3 things afterwards, so that made me feel a bit better. Performance tab, download listings quality report, and it'll tell you what. That's the important thing. I don't want to know which ones I'm not offering free postage on, but the ones that have been rejected by, I'll do it now. You probably say like 600 out of 600. That is interesting. Let's do it while that's whirring away. Bit of live Shazadness going on. We all like to see that. Yeah, performance tab. I've been in here before. Performance. Come on, where are you? I'm in the performance tab. Understand how your business is performing. Download listings traffic report. There it is on the right hand side, people. Well, it is on mine. Okay. Preparing download. So that's whirring away. Isn't this exciting? Hello, Ali Evans. How you doing? Hello, Tea Cakes. Hello, JR. Sir Pete. Oh, Sir Pete, I've been knighted. The reports, this is ready for download. Okay, so it's prepared it. It's downloading, and here it is. It's opening up. What does it tell me? Okay, there's all my listings. Okay, this is looking good. I've got 600 over there. Yeah, I got 600. So you've got all your impressions, whether it's promoted, organic impressions, page views via promoted. I haven't got promoted. Page views from outside eBay. Is that the one you're talking about, Shazad? Page views from outside eBay. Wrong report. I'm not screen sharing this. God, good God, no. I've done the wrong report. Okay. Let's try that again then. Let me reread what he said. Download listings quality report. Oh, sorry. Listings quality. Where the hell's the listing qualities report? I can download my active. I can't see it, Shazad. I can't see a listings quality report on the performance tab. All I've got is a traffic report or an active listings traffic report. Now, service metrics. Is it under service metrics? Performance summary should be above traffic tab. Performance. Oh, okay. Should be above traffic. We have a new sales report. See your sales report. Is that it? No, I don't think that's it. Oh, here we go. No. No, it's not the sales report. Shazad, you should go on the internet and show everyone. I'm making myself look like a complete fool. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Pink Harpy, you're not subscribed. Oh, never mind. Download listings quality report. I cannot see. This doesn't surprise me that I can't see this blooming thing. You know, when you're trying to find something. I'm flailing around like a blind man in the dark. Well, I'll have a look at that later and maybe talk about it during the week. If I try turning it off and on again, that might be an idea. Yeah, perhaps I'll do that. She says, I think Shazad's just done that to delay my getting my first one listed, and he succeeded. My phone's buzzing away. Right, let's have a look at my. Right, okay. Create my listing. La 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 la. Let's get this one on. Look at that, 15 minutes for the first one. At this rate, we'll do 4. So Cheryl was talking about her plans for Christmas. I don't have any major plans. Looking forward to relaxing. I think we've got all the stuff ready in. I don't really deal with it a lot, so okay, that is done. Bish bosh bash. You can't find it either. Try Control-Alt-4. Thanks, Shazad. I had someone else say that. You're a very naughty man. Control-Alt-F4 closes your current application. I did used to actually, back in the day, before I worked in Reward, I did actually work in IT, believe it or not. You wouldn't think so. Sort of looking at me now, I haven't got a clue. Will eBay's global shipping program still be running after Brexit? Well, I imagine so, but whether your lorry full of eBay goods can actually make it through the border in a timely manner, that's another question. So, but we won't get into that. It's not for this channel. We'll see where we are in like a couple of months' time, and see how people are feeling about the whole thing. Right. I did a crazy thumbnail, as is the trend these days, with a ridiculously over-exaggerated face, but I was blowing on this horn. So, oh, Amazon FBA. Well, that's interesting. I haven't done a lot of FBA. So there you go. That's a nice looking thing. It's a Melodica. I like things like this. It's got a strap. It's a shoulder strap. There we go. And I've had a little play this morning. It's good getting things you like, isn't it? I picked up a couple of Amigas the other day, which is, again, is my thing. So let's see how much an Apollo Melodica. So Jad, I will look at that, try and find that report, because that does sound useful. Because I imagine if Google isn't finding your item, I mean, I don't know the numbers. I don't know how many people actually find my stuff by just going on eBay, and how many of them is going to be suggested through like Google or whatever. But yeah, it definitely sounds interesting. Right, there's no solds. I'm doing solds and coming up with a load of bicycles. But someone is trying to sell one at the moment. There's one for £20 with free postage. That's, that's so disappointing. I thought it'd be worth more than that. And there's one for £45. So, what do you do? That's from the US. I mean, this is also Hermes, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's over 50 centimeters. The Pan-European program. I think is that the thing where you stored stock in other countries' warehouse. Yeah, I didn't do that. I've done hardly any Amazon this year. In actual fact, I'm thinking of pulling my remaining FBA stock out. Hello, Double Karma. How you doing? Right, I'm going to stick this in the Terapeak just because I really don't want to sell it for just 20 quid. I don't want to and normally I'd match the price, but I don't want to. So let's have a look at, although I do want it to sell, obviously. I'm spelling Apollo completely wrong. No, it doesn't sell for a lot. How disappointing is that? Okay. What can you do, eh? I can't make it be worth more money. So sell similar on this one. And I'm probably going to go $14.99 and $4.99 postage, just so it's a penny less. And the thing with free postage, and I always think that if something's £19.99 or £15 plus $4.99, people will go, oh, £15, and just kind of like have a blind spot on the postage. So that's why I don't do free postage, apart from if it's a category where almost everybody and every product, such as media, is free. So I sold a Wii game the other day, and it was £15 free postage. But as a rule, it goes on with postage added on. Right, let's get this one on. See if we can be a bit quicker about the whole thing and not just get distracted by erroneous reports. That sounds good, though, that report. I don't like to overanalyze things. It's obviously very interesting. You cheeky monkey, Tommy. Tommy, whenever he sort of like talks about, he does it with Z as well, me or Z. He does this voice, which is very like this. And I'm thinking, I don't sound like that. But then again, if I did an impression of Tommy, I'd have to put an X rating on this video. My ears did. Tracy mentioned something today about she did something, but she's not ready to tell it anyone yet this morning. And I think you might have missed it, Tommy. You sort of skipped over it. But I was like, oh, hello, what's that then? That sounds interesting. But of course, she didn't mention what it was. What depraved thing it was. We'll find out in the fullness of time. Yeah, I popped into Tommy's just before I was sorting out the Horde's school trips. So I'm in there for about 10 minutes, and then I catch up a little bit later. Medium parcel. I figured soon she'll be ready for prodding. Is that what she's actually divulging? The actual prodding? Who knows? Yeah, when you're half asleep listening to you rambling on, something like that gets your attention. Right, there we go. Number 2. Oh, shop category. What is this? Let's put it in. I have a leisure category for some reason. God knows what that means. I'm in week 22 of my magical weekly system. I've done a sell similar, so I'm just checking that they haven't, put it in, the wrong category or anything. There we go. Let's list that. Let's get that listed. Hello, Donna. How you doing? We've got loads of Wii games. Yeah, it's amazing what stuff does that. Even if you do have crap, which I do. Like I sold 15 DVDs the other day, and it went for I think it was 12 quid. But I got them free, so you can't complain. I've got some crap here that I got free. Here's something that might be worth some money. I hope so, because I think I paid quite a bit for this. It's a 10th anniversary box of 10 mini discs, collector edition. Originally £10 from HMV. I didn't buy it for £10. I think I paid a bit more. Oh, at Boot Fair, because the trader, who is a guy I get quite a few bits off, he was saying, "Oh yeah, these are worth money," and I believed him. But I did look it up at the time when I got it, which was a few months ago, and I think they were. Mini disc. Sometimes you're surprised by what things are worth. £100. Someone's trying to sell one for £100. Someone is also trying to sell one for 80. That's not me, is it? I haven't already listed it. No, it's not me. And each one, someone's trying to sell it for 14. Now, it doesn't mean anything. What have they sold it for? $23 for 4. Well, yeah, well, 100. 5 for 25 without the box. $12.99 for 4. Okay. Well, I've made a complete tit of myself. What's this? So the one who's trying to sell it for 80 is selling 8, and the one who's selling it for 100 is selling 10, and he's put £10 postage on that. You nana. 98.5. Well, I shouldn't comment on his feedback, because I'm probably about to get a negative from Mr. This is a load of junk man. My first negative in like 10 years. What kind of person collects mini discs? That's a good point, isn't it? I don't know. There'd be a person who collects everything. Well, let's match the £100 one, but undercut it on the postage. Our Pink Harpy has subscribed. Thank you so much, Pink Harpy. That's very kind of you. If you get fed up with the content, you turn your notifications off. This is counterintuitive, isn't it? But do let me know what you like, and do let me know what you don't like. I'm always a little bit aware that this might be a bit dull, but I like the consistency of doing it, because that's why I started this List 5 Live. A lot of people get totally the wrong idea and think I only list 5 things in a day or a week even. Tommy Bernard and Aid Waldron. But it's not true. The trick is it's at least 5 and get them done early in the morning. You start off the day, bosh, you got your foot in the door, and you can go on to do hundreds. That's what it's all about. Okay. And sometimes I don't do it, I'll admit that. And but I have this thing in my head that if I just want to get back to a simple thing, it's just wake up in the morning and do 5. Why am I thinking of stopping FBA? Well, I didn't do a lot anyway, and I've really been focused this year on getting my eBay up to a certain level, and I think I'll re-engage with FBA if it gets to the point where I've got so much stock. I really need just to push it out there on just do it on eBay. So yeah, I did try and go for someone doing it just sort of like one-man band, and I know some people focus on FBA and some people don't or whatever. And especially with arbitrage, I gave up arbitrage. I wasn't getting the profit margin for it, and I wasn't doing it in volume. So there's a hell of a lot I don't know, but I wanted to get my eBay to a certain level for. It seemed like I was trying to spread myself too thin, like butter across too much toast, you know. So I'm glad I know how to do it. I mean, the occasional thing I will still Amazon, still FBM if the profit's there or whatever. But I found it difficult to sort of like. I think next year, if I've got like loads and loads of like board games or whatever, and I can just go, yeah, they will go in a box. This year it was like, oh god, I've got half a box, and I don't know what to do. So there wasn't enough stock to sort of get up there and sent up there. So there you go. That's the reasons. Hope that makes sense. Right, let's just change this title. Do I want to call it new? I mean, I don't think I do want to call that new. Brand new unopened 10 times 10th anniversary. Mini discs. Collector mini discs. Open, never used. That's what I want. Mini discs unopened. Outer box has some wear. £100. It's all right, isn't it? If this sells for 100, new old stock, yeah, opened, new unopened, yeah, new old stock. I've got another bit of new old stock. I'll show you, which was a freebie. Yeah, I mean, this is it. I was, a lot of stuff I was going, oh, how much is it on FBA? How much is it eBay? And there might be £2 or £3 difference. And I'm like, well, I know what the fees are on Amazon. Horrendous. And it was just like, well, I've got more control on eBay, and obviously I'd heard some horror stories, and I think the less you do, the more they scare you. So, if you do like 1,000 Amazon sales every day and you get like a couple of, people wanting refunds a week, it's a drop in the ocean. But if you just started and you've got like, I don't know, 100 things up there and then 3 of them get returned stuff, you're like, oh God, it's more of an impact. So, yeah, I'm like a lot of people, I know what I'm doing with Amazon and it's there if I need it. But at the moment, my focus is on the eBay. Right, let's get £100. Always like a chunky price. That will shake up the shop. Whether it sells is another thing. Small parcel. I've got 2 big bags of orders I've got to take down the post office and 3 Hermes parcels. So I'm doing that a bit later on today. and also try and have a bit of a tidy up. Try and stick to my routine of tidying and packing when I should. I never do. Let's get the custom label on. 2020 11/30 week 22. Open the view. Mini disc on open out box system. Where? Mini disc. 80 minutes. Okay. List £100. Jonathan Hills is listing board games. New stock is supposed to be unopened. What if the box is open but the things inside are sealed? Yeah, it's used, but put in the title sealed contents. That's what I was doing. It will still sell. But yeah, for a board game, if there's no cellophane on it, just put sealed content. You know, I'll sort you out. Here's another thing which I bought from the same guy. Get some weird stuff from him. It's a Midland Ready Rescue. What's that? I think it's some sort of CB radio. Yeah, it's a 40-channel, 27 megahertz FM CB radio. Oh, yes, it is. And how much is this worth? Midland Ready Rescue. No, there's one in a different sort of box. Oh, not very much money. Let's have a look at solds. Hi, DMH. I think if you've got a board game and it's opened, like no cellophane, I would list it as used. You could think about selling it as new other, but yeah. Am I changing my dispatch times in the run up to Christmas? No, my dispatch times are 3 days. And what will probably happen is if I get a big glut of orders, I will dispatch them after maybe 1 day or 2 day or whatever, whatever suits me. But the good thing, you know, with the post office, I used to queue up and, you know, spend 20 minutes in the queue. And, you know, come December, 1st of December, it's a nightmare, especially when you're looking at cut-off times for postage to Australia or Europe. You really see it. But now I'll just go in my bag and drop it off. So it's great. Right, here we go. One went for £18.30. One went for £36.57. One went for £22. So 36.57 plus postage, £7 postage. It doesn't seem that heavy. I do want it sold $34.99, and I'll put a $4.99 postage on it. Let's go with that. Yeah, I used to be on one-day dispatch, but I'll soon jack that in. As soon as because, you know, I did 1 day dispatch and I did 2 day dispatch for a long time. A bit out of focus here. But as soon as I went 3 day, I thought this is a godsend because, you know, it is twice a week I'll go down. And, you know, once you do it, you're just clear and you could clear to focus on other stuff. So, right, let's get this one on. I was actually coming on hoping to do 10 items. I thought, well, I might do, but Ashrazad got me looking at a report that I couldn't find. I think it could just be the 5. I saw a video on YouTube of a Hermes guy dropping a parcel off, photographing it, and then picking it up and putting it back in his van. Ooh. It's a little bit worrying, isn't it? We all know the horror stories. Touch wood. I don't think I've had a few things go missing. One that went to the Isle of Wight for some reason. I just put it down to, it was a small item. I put it down to, it just got lost on the boat somewhere. Right. You see, this is how quick I can list. Things can go on in a matter of like a couple of minutes if I focus. It's Nick said it the other day on I don't know whether it was a video, but it's when good enough is good enough. Getting it on is the important thing. Get it on. Obviously, do try and have some minimum standards, but don't do a crap listing. Basically, what I'm saying. Right, number of channels, 40. Yeah, 40 channels. CB, MPN does not apply. No, not even there. Wireless range. Got a model number. Brand model 77810. There we go. Done. Yeah, you've got one of those. Yeah, they're good, those camera things, aren't they? The latest thing, I think. What next? Some more new old stock. This was a freebie from Luke. He gave me a whole load of stuff. I bought a couple of Amigas off him, which I'll probably do another video about, which no one will watch apart from Dave. But let's see how much a box of Imation discs are. I imagine not very much. What are they? Diskettes. Someone's got one on 99p on bids. I might just keep them for myself. 10 quid. That's for some rainbow ones. $11.99, 2HD 1.44 meg. Is that what I've got? Yeah. Okay. £12 plus. Well, let's go $10.99 plus $3.49 postage. That'll do me. Another quick listing. Get the pricing before I forget. $2020 1130. Media. You can tell when I'm trying to focus on the listing because I just don't talk at all. And have I not taken a photo? Oh, there it is. There's two photos. I was thinking of getting a Royal Mail business account. In actual fact, I did think about it about 3 years ago. But I know George has done it recently. And I guess the advantage is, I think you do get slightly reduced rates. What's going on here? Oh no, I've just closed my blooming eBay window. But Nick was trying to link it with his eBay, and that took a while. And you can just fill a bag in it, and it's averages the weight, which I think is good. I think you can have something like a small parcel, and I don't know how it works, but it basically gets averaged. I don't know whether you can go over the 2 kilograms or whatever on an average. I think that might be it. But since I've been doing my sort of like just drop it in, that's been absolutely brilliant. Love it. I might even buy my post office and chocolates, my post office ladies. They are very good. Right, new and sealed. Some shelfware. You see, for this is, I don't know whether you can tell, it's not that bad actually, but it's a little bit kind of like crushed there. Ideally, I'd put new other, but I don't know if I've got the option in this category. Open, never used. It's not even opened. So I'm going to put new, and I've just put it in the description that there's some shelfware. That's fine by me, I think. Yeah, the average weight on the 2448, yeah. And that price is it's very good. That's I think because you can get like, it's that special delivery, isn't it? You kind of like, it's the sort of thing I never looked at, because I thought, I assume special delivery, because it gets there so quick, it's got to be expensive. But it's not necessarily that expensive, and I think the protection is higher as well. The insurance values, 50 quid, I think. I might be wrong on that. Right, that's that one done. Blimey, I'm doing all right this morning. I'm actually getting some work done. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, is it? This is most unlike me. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 5. Well, let's just carry on. I love picking these up. It's just like a total nostalgia thing. Oh, it's up to 500. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. Anyway, these aren't worth a lot of money. Only pick them up if you can get them for like 2, 3 quid or less. I think they sell for about like 15 quid. Let's have a look. I have sold many of them. I can't resist buying one when I see one. But I do know how much to pay for them. Right. TV Master. I never had one of these, but we had a video. We had one with football, tennis, and squash. I think it was the first colour one. It was a grandstand one. God, I love that. That's brilliant. Yeah, God, these aren't worth very much at all. Some of them sell for like hardly anything on eBay. And I will have to test that, so I'm going to draft this one up. Well, here's one for $34.95. That's interesting. 6 games. I think that's the exact one I've got. Crazy price. $8.99. Mark 6. Does it tell you what mark it is? Four plus, so 22.66. I think I'll try and get 20 quid. I think 35 quid is just crazy. I mean, it does say it's sold, but... Oh, I see. Okay, right. Yeah, let's try and get 20 quid, which I think is optimistic, but we'll see how it goes. You get people modding the, or putting the, you know, the composite TV ports, and, you know, some people like them. Mike's back. Had a work call. Important things going on there, Mike. Where do you work? If you want to divulge, if you don't, that's fine. Vintage Bin Zone TV Master 4+2 games console, not boxed. Rare collectors. Untested? Mine's tested. Or it will be. 2020 11:30. Week 22, small electricals. Have I taken photos? I have taken photos of this. There we go. Where's that gone? Oh, there we go. It'd be interesting to know when other people sort of list. I always tend to do listing in the morning. I try and do the thing I don't want to do first. That's my sort of like rule. And that's normally tidying or listing. Model TV Master 4+2. Did I get my Sylvanian family stuff? That was about a year ago, Mike. And no, I never did. But it, you know, I didn't have to refund it. I think I know what happened to it. From the tracking, because the lady didn't even accept it, so my tracking from sending it to her was ongoing, and it went over to France, and then it got given back to Pitney Bowes, and last sort of known location was Pitney Bowes warehouse, and I thought, well, as soon as they get it back, they're just going to be like, that's a return, goes in the dump pile. And yeah, that's probably what's happened. It's probably gone to auction somewhere. But yeah, she didn't get a refund. It was, you know, escalated through eBay. And, well, there's videos on it, but, you know, and it's basically the long and short of it was I've sent it to her. She's not accepted it. So she hasn't sent it back because she opened a return. But she didn't have tracking because she never, you know, it was delivered to her and she was like, I don't want this, thinking it was somehow magically going to get back to me. But no, never got it back. But, you know, still had the money. Yeah, I mean, I felt a bit sorry for her, but I had told her what to do. You know, made it very clear that, because she kind of changed, it was a change of mind. She changed her mind. This was a GSP sale to France. And I was like, well, okay, when it arrives, all you need to do is address it back to me. You don't need to open it up or anything. Just address it back to me, because you're going to have to pay the postage because it's you're changing your mind. And raise a return through eBay and then put the tracking on it. But she was like, yeah, they tried to deliver it, and I just refused delivery. I was like, no, you don't want to do that. Go to your post office and sort it out because you need to get it. Yeah, that was a big Sylvanian family's hotel going to France, so it could have been a nightmare. But right, that's going to be drafted. This one. Right, I've got 5 minutes left. Let's draft that. There we go. So that's What have I done? 5, 6, and 1 drafted. What else have I got to put on today? Got some board games. They're all photographed, ready to go. So that'll probably, board games going well at the moment. That'll be 15 quid. All these were free from my good friend Luke. Thank you very much for that. He's clearing his shed out. So yeah, got one of these. You don't get much money for these days, but I imagine it will sell. Probably for about 7 quid or something. And I've got a few of these. And I'm kind of not sure whether they're all on, so I'll have to look at that a little bit later. Going to test this out, and if it's working, I'll get a photograph with that working. What else have I got? I've got a couple more Hornby bits that can go on, and then I think I'm going to tidy up. I might even do some more electronic fixes, but not doing a video on them. I've got some PS3s I've got to repair, and I think that'll be that. I think is going to be quite tough doing those. I'm not holding some stuff on. And whenever I buy stuff on Amazon, I never seem to have enough. Like I kind of think, oh yeah, I need to get those 3 things on Amazon. And I'm not Prime, by the way. I don't have Amazon Prime. Peter A's here. Everyone can relax. He's made it. Thank goodness. But yeah, I'm not Prime, so generally I try and get over £20 worth of orders when I'm ordering stuff from Amazon to get the free postage. And I never seem to have enough. And then I kind of like, complete the order, send it off. And then about 10 minutes after I've completed that order, I think, I should have ordered that. I've thought of something. And it's always the way. Anyway, Peter, it's time for me to go. I've done an hour. Or shall I go till 12? I did cock up the start of this because I didn't schedule it, and I think it kind of went straight in, and people were arriving at about 1:45, and I wasn't here. What are you up to today, Pete? Are you got any videos planned? Let us know. Pete always streams on a Wednesday, so I'll have to catch up. I was having a kind of like keep stuff in your basket. Yeah, that's a good point, Johnny. But I had done that. I'd kind of gone in and thought, oh, I must get some. It was parcel tape. I'm down to my last roll of parcel tape, which was like, I've got loads of sellotape, but I thought, God, I must get another 36 rolls, and went on, and there were things already in my basket from last time I went on. Hurricane's in. Everyone's just turning up. And Derek's just suddenly turned up. Go and do some more. I've only just tuned in. What anomalous. You're in good company there. So Pete's listing. Yeah, I'm going a bit crazy on the listing at the moment. Well, anomalous, if you want to watch a fantastic fix video that is very exclusive, not a lot of people have watched it. That was the last video I did. And like I say, I did know that it's a little bit, I suppose, of an acquired taste to watch someone fixing a Game Gear. How long does 36 rolls last you? Are we talking packing tape? We're not talking toilet paper, are we? How long does 36 rolls? Well, I'll find out. I'll have a look at when I ordered that last lot. Here we go, orders. Quite a while, I think. I always leave it to, well, I mean, I've got 2 big rolls of bubble wrap. But you kind of think you've always got enough. You've always got loads. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, God, it's getting a bit tight. And you don't get around to doing it. Why can't I find it? It lasted me, that can't be right, 2 years, 36 rolls in 2 years. That doesn't seem right. Let me just check 2020 again. 18 rolls a year. Well, maybe. It might be about right. 1 roll a month, or 1.5 rolls a month. 2 years, 1.5 rolls a month. There we go. Packing tape. Toilet paper is like 36 rolls will last me a couple of hours, especially after a curry. Right. On that note, I will love you and leave you. Have a fantastic Monday as ever. Thanks for everyone turning up. Listen to me waffle on and list a few things. Hope you get a few things listed and get the week going and on a roll and get the sales in. Yeah, get it on. After middle of December, sales will drop off because everyone would have got their Christmas gear. But yeah, I'm pushing it for the next couple of weeks. Hope you do too, and I hope you have a great Monday. So take care, and I'll see you soon. See you later, guys.